So it's no secret that my favorite Gundam series is Gundam 00. And unfortunately, the SDs in that line were really bad. I was very unhappy. Thankfully, the next series had better kits, like the H1, and it's quite the noticeable step up. It looks really good. Like, it has a few stickers on it, the head here, the cameras, and the knees, which even the high grade had the knee stickers, so I'm not really going to complain that much. A little plain in the back, but it's good. It's really good. 2012 is when this kit came out, and it was 1,000 yen, which is around $10. I'm pretty sure it goes for more than that nowadays, but that's a good price, and I bought it back in the day. Yeah, it comes with a lot of stuff. You'll see. Posability is also good for the time, and even good for now. You got the elbows, and you got the waist, and the legs. No knees, but I've never really cared if an SD has knees, because the majority of SDs during my collecting don't have legs. They're just like feet and a waist. Maybe little teeny legs that are very thin, you can barely see them. So it doesn't matter. And it is a little out of scale with cross silhouette in the cross silhouette frame. If I had the SD frame, they'd probably be the same height. And they look really good together, but I like the cross silhouette, so And it has the well, it doesn't have a beam saber per se. I think it had a beam stick, because I mean they're just molded in, but I'm pretty sure it had a stick. They always had sticks. Like, even nowadays, it's rare if they don't have a stick. And the shield, well, it's just one big piece of plastic with a big sticker, which I definitely ripped when I was putting it on. And it only holds it. It doesn't peg into the arm, which I'm okay with that, because it's so big you can't even tell. And then it has the DOTS rifle, which is kind of cool because they included the little gimmick of it rotating so you can have it in both hands. I don't like the rotating thing. I never thought it was an interesting thing that it did, but I appreciate they included it in the SD. They definitely didn't have to. So I'm okay with that. And there, you just have to take off the little end piece to get it in the hand. And it's got a hole on the one side because it's got a little pig sticking out of his butt, so you can store it. Always love storage, and when SDs have it, it's even better. But like I said, this comes with a lot of stuff. It has the Titus parts. So let's get into that. It's just a simple matter of ripping the arms, taking off the white from the crotch piece, the skirt, and the legs. So you're going to reuse the yellow, but we don't need that, and we don't need the legs at all. So we're just gonna, there you are. You know, for the longest time, I was looking for the front skirts. I thought there were colored front skirts on the Titus and Spalos, but I was wrong. Because every picture I've seen, there is no skirts. And for some reason, I didn't look until today online to see if it had them or not. And I didn't even look at one of my kits. I was just looking in a container, like multiple containers, for those front skirts. And I never found them. So this video would have been done earlier if I wasn't dumb. But yeah, the Titus, very beefy and very red, because they just give you white for the feet and gunmetal for the hands and stickers. Would have been nice if they actually gave you gray hands and red stickers. That would have made sense, right? It's not like we didn't have gray already. And the posability is actually the same as the normal. Has the same elbows, and the legs are about the same, and the wrists and all that good stuff. Actually, I can use that, because it comes with effect parts. Like the beam lariat, you just have to slide over the arm. And the beam spikes for the shoulder. Now, I've only been able to find one set, and every picture I see online only has one set of these, which is really weird that they wouldn't spring for just another pair. Although, I did take out the ones for the high grade, the little teeny ones, and while they don't go into the shoulder because they're too big or too small, unless you want to glue them, they do kind of fit in the kneecaps. You just have to like angle them just right, because these pegs they're not round, they're actually more like a key shape. And so once you just rotate a little bit and push them in, and they will find a nice sweet spot like that. Wish I got 3, but those are the ones I found. So that's cool. Probably not intended, I would assume, but I like the fact that you can actually do it. And then finally we have the Spalo, because we have all the parts from the actual show. Granted, I always found it was weird that they were all melee. Like both the Spalo and the Titus are just close range melee, while the like the Age 1 normal is just an all-around mobile suit. So why didn't they give us like a long range? Oh, there are versions of that in different mangas and video games, but not in the show. I just found it weird. Because, I mean, cash in on this gimmick. I was totally down with buying, like, multiple torsos and... Well, you have multiple limbs, really. But I don't have a problem with that. So, Spallo is pretty nice because I really like the extra blue. All that blue really works with this design, this more svelte design. And all those white pieces are stickers. Fair enough, I'd rather have something at least. And they're holding. 12 years, they're holding fine. And this is where the limitations start in the posability. It's the arms. No elbow, not even a wrist. Just two halves put together to make an arm. So Spallo definitely got limited. I can kind of understand the elbows because with the way the shoulder arm is designed, I mean, you're not going to get much anyways. But the wrists, definitely could have had wrists. Kind of annoying. But the legs are the same. And it comes with its dagger, which it has a name, I just don't know what it is. I like the little silver border on the blade. Kind of nice. And it actually has a little hole because you can peg it on the bum as well for storage, which it does in the show, so that's all very nice. And there's one more thing, which I couldn't find. It's basically just I think it's just one piece of plastic. It's the transport unit to transport the other parts to the Age 1 in combat. So you've got like a set of, you can have these two sets on that transport piece of plastic, and then have the other armor on the Age 1. That's kind of cool. You'll know where everything is. I didn't use it, but you can. So this kit is amazing. $10 at the time. That's a lot of stuff for $10. And I'm very happy with it. And they didn't stop with the Age 1. Oh, no.